Damn it, right when I started off. And we're back. Whooping that ass. That shit is great.
This is the 2KMC, and it's time to crown your top player the spring champion and the winner of 500,000 VC. Let's see these magnificent plays. Your first finalist, Frisbee Cab.
Hey, nice shot.
Your second finalist, Huey Strangler 0-0.
Welcome and happy holidays from 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. And a quick look at how the Suns' schedule is shaping up. On Wednesday, they'll be taking on Jonas Valanciunas and the Memphis Grizzlies. Then on Friday, they'll be taking on Victor Oladipo and the Los Angeles Clippers.
And for that matchup with the Mavericks, there aren't many other meetings that are as evenly matched as this one. Both teams can give and take punches, and this one, I think, is going to come down to the wire.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Jordan is out there with Kawhi Leonard. And then there's Steven Adams. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Baker in at the 1 spot. And for the Suns, Mirotic out there with Ayton. Then it's Bridges. And it's Chile in at the point. We're looking forward to the center matchup tonight, Doris.
Try
What do
to
you expect to
good,
see from these
okay,
guys
please.
inside?
Well, I think there's a requisite physicality in there, certainly. At the
Oh,
same time, there are
damn.
greater demands on big men, Kevin, than we have ever seen before. Yes, they have to be rim protectors. Yes, they have to control the paint. But now those bigs are asked to defend in
Yeah,
space, to
nothing.
guard on the perimeter. Kevin, you know this. That's a tall
God.
task.
Now here's Jordan. Following the miss by DeAndre Ayton. Back to Jordan. Bridges with the steal. Here in the first, a little over a minute
All
played so
right.
far.
Okay.
Here's Chile.
Yeah,
Left side,
boy.
Mirotic. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Mirotic has got the first basket of the game for the Suns. To the inside, Leonard, and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Kawhi Leonard makes dunks look easy. That ball looks like a grapefruit in his hands.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Well, Kevin, Monty Williams gave me a few minutes to catch up. He said efficiency is a buzzword around the league, and that's Kawhi Leonard. He doesn't turn it over, doesn't take bad shots. He can give you 30 and never force a thing. Kevin, that doesn't sound like an easy assignment.
Thank you, David.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Jordan
Go
with
get
the
it, go get
Bridges
it,
cover.
Clark. Go
Here's
get it.
Leonard. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Leonard's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Listen, Kawhi Leonard has built his game brick by brick. You want him to score on the interior? No problem.
Bridges, no one around him. And that one's good, Ayton.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's Leonard. Following the basket by DeAndre Ayton.
And when you watch DeAndre Ayton, you really are just floored by how he moves. The amount of for a player as solid as Ayton is doesn't come around very often.
And here is Jordan after Mikal Bridges hitting the three. And there's the whistle. 3-second
What the fuck
violation.
is he doing? What is he doing?
To the paint, here's Rubio, and the layup's good off the glass. Rubio's got the lead up to 13 now for Phoenix. And those physical attributes of Ayton are so imposing. Oh my goodness! What a play!
Oh, forget about going for the long range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. The Suns shooting their first free throw of the night here.
And on the season, you know, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
Outside Jordan. Down low, here's Leonard. Excellent D there for Mirotic.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling.
Here's Jordan after Mikal Bridges' bucket. Jordan inside. It's hauled in by the Suns. The last encounter was in Oklahoma City where they were able to handle the Thunder.
And the last time they were able to come away with that win because of their depth. Great production from the reserves.
I think sometimes the bench can make or break you in a particular game, and that was a total team effort, no question.
That one falls, his second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Bridges inside the three-point line. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but Also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
So it's Phoenix now. After the miss from Jordan, Bolden, he's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Thunder trailing by 18. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Jay in that last matchup against the Jazz had a huge game. He grabbed 24 points, and once again, he made an effort to draw contact and find different ways to get to the foul line. That performance is what we've come to expect during this great run of his, and we'll see if he can continue to stay hot.
Nice work, David. Thank you. Greg, he did some fantastic things in that one. He made a huge impact.
And I look for him to try and repeat that performance here tonight. I really do.
Well, I think they're going to need it. This team looks completely different when he's raised his game.
Andre Ayton's checked in for Jonah Bolden. 4 on the clock. Here's Ayton. Phoenix, no good that time either. The Thunder have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting.
Well, Kawhi Leonard's passing skills have developed over the years, and if you give him that much attention, he'll find his teammates.
Here's Chile. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Leonard with the steal. Passes it to Baker with his first shot attempt. Doesn't go that time. And Phoenix the other way now. They led by as many as 18 points. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
Painful to watch, guys. You could see their frustrations mounting, unable to get into any kind of a rhythm whatsoever.
I thought, Greg, they were outworked and outplayed in just about every phase of the game. Maybe that's one of those situations where you say, hey, let's move on.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Bridges shot good.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
And here is Jordan after Mikal Bridges hitting the 3. Adams, the pass to Diallo. Poked loose. Outside Jordan. Inside. Adams' shot is off.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Bridges for 3. Offensive rebound. Here's Ayton. Nice hit again. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more to the line.
This guy is a talented rebounder.
Come on, bro.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander with 1 on the clock, and that's 2 points on the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 points.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. What a game we're seeing from Mikal Bridges.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end, and boy, this young guy has done just that.
We've got Bridges. Ayton is out there with Mirotic, and it's Milton in at the 2-guard spot. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Monty Williams. Doris, there are these players whose wingspans exceed their height by 6 inches or more. They're called +6s, kind of a new term. Talk about that with the scouts look into those numbers.
Well, one of the things you like to have in a defensive player is length and versatility along with that length. So guys, length enables them to guard Green, Montrezl Harrell. All of those guys might be listed a certain size, Kevin, but boy, their length is problematic and makes them such exceptional defensive players.
And there's that transition offense. Push the ball up the floor. The defense can't get set, and you can get some easy baskets here.
Outside Mirotic. There's the pass to Milton. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Good on the bucket. 12 points for him.
And no surprise here, right? This guy is not only a gifted player, but he is so smart on the offensive end.
Left side, Jordan. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That is his first foul of the game. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Pass to Baker. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. That one is no good. Suns leading by 15. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. And here is Jordan. He's got 9. To the middle. Here's Adams. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway. So a 3-point play chance for him.
Well, you love when Steven Adams shows his strength. Even with the defense in his grill, he finds a way to score.
Jonah Bolden's checked in for Mirotic. And that one misses. Doris Adams, a terrific player on the floor. But you know what? He's a great teammate as well. They always talk about the great chemistry he brings to the Thunder.
And anyone who's had a conversation with Steven Adams knows he is quite a character. This guy is so easygoing. He's fun. I think he brings a great vibe to the locker room.
Here's Jordan. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
Wow, what a start to this half. 3 for 3, dictating the pace on the offensive end. They're rolling early.
Pass to Bridges. Now here's Ayton. Pass to Bridges. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper. Bridges has got 7 points here in this quarter.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
And it's denied. And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession. So both teams making some changes here. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. And so here is Oklahoma City. It's a 13-point game. Outside Jordan. To the inside. Horton Tucker. That one doesn't go. Excellent D there from Mirotic. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Johnson with the bounce pass. And the rejection by Favors.
Derek Favors using that long frame to send that back twice on the pipes, Kevin.
Oh, power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Phoenix, no good that time. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, this is why, Greg, great point guard play is so critical in today's NBA, and you see it right there on display.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. Taking a look at the Thunder. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Jordan. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Favors. And it's Horton Tucker in at the shooting guard position.
Really on the right plate defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
And the Thunder making a change here. Baker's checked in. Doris, you played, you've coached, you've broadcast, you've done it all in this business. How did you like to be coached when you were a player at the very top of your game?
Yeah, I think one of my favorite things were coaches who challenged me, those who would not allow me to accept the level I was currently at, those who wanted to push me and extend and expand my game. Listen, every player wants to be respected. Every player wants to feel valued. But the great ones to me, the LeBron James, the Kevin Durants, they want to be coached hard. They want you to push them to the greatest possible level they're capable of.
Great insight. It's good.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Here's Milton, guarded by Jordan. A shot by Milton, no good. Thunder trailing by 11. Leonard on the wing. Back to Jordan. Dishes it to Leonard. 5 to shoot. Inside. And Mirotic sends it back. And they're able to recover. And that one's good by Favors. And so Chile will bring it up for Phoenix. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. And Mirotic has it in the corner.
Oh my God.
Here's Bridges. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Favors has got 5 rebounds tonight. Short picked away.
Oh my God.
Bridges against Leonard. Now the pass to Mirotic. They get it again. That one drops for him. He's got 4 this quarter.
Just a grinder. Always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass. And that's one of the things he brings to the table.
Time call here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. We've seen Mikal Bridges really having a great game.
This is a timely timeout because this guy is hurting them. They've got to figure it out.
And Phoenix making a change here. Ayton's checked in. To the paint. Here's Leonard. And it's Leonard with the jam.
Well, very hard to deal with Kawhi Leonard in the pick and roll. His mobility allows him to be an effective roller.
Sheely, the pass to Mirotic. He kicks to Bridges. Here's Sheely, 6 to shoot. Pass to Milton. Looking for Ayton, he gets it in there. Knocked away. Leonard with the steal. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Lets it go from deep. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Now Bridges, that's a basket, is 8th from the field, 8 of 14.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Greg, to me, this is simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
All the officials are all over that.
First free throw is good, and that brings them to within 10. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for the Thunder. 1:53 left to play here in the fourth. The Suns have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth, 4 of 9. Sheely, the pass to Ayton. They swipe it. Leonard on the wing. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Jordan's got 6 assists here tonight.
Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
Sheely in the bucket. Sheely's got his first points of the night.
Well, great possession there. Anytime you end up at the rim with a high percentage look, perfect.
The drive by Jordan, that counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
Here's Mirotic. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. And the Suns lead by 9.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
Jordan kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Jordan dishes to Adams. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Boy, the strength and the activity of Steven Adams makes him a force on the backboards.
Here's Sheely. And it's good. 2 points.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question, GA. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Bridges misses.
Disappointing day for them. Let's see if they go down with a fight.
Well, they definitely have some things to work out, and you'd love to see them finish this game the right way.
He hits the first one, and that brings them within 8. And so Jordan nails both of them. We've got 22 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. One thing we've seen from these guys is excellent passing.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. And the Thunder pushing it up now. Here's Dennis. Yes!
In the flick of a switch, going from defense to offense.
Well, just terrific anticipation to force the turnover and ignite the break.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
Fucked up. Where'd that nigga go? Sounds boring as fuck. And I ain't getting no new shit. One more good.
Let's start things off with Watch Me Work 601 in the playground. Takes the ball on a trip as he pulls off the 360 putback dunk. Can I see that again? Oh my. Staying in the playground, we have ATM to death. After the miss, goes between the legs for the acrobatic finish. Could these top plays get any better? Let's find out.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Moments from now at greetings and best wishes for and a quick look here at some of the numbers for Curry.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Now the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Jordan is out there with Favors. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Baker in at the point guard. And for Golden State, Russell and Thompson the perimeter. Then it's Curry. Then there's Gallinari. Jordan finds Favors. And for Kawhi Leonard, 2-time Defensive Player of the Year. Not much he can't do offensively either. He's terrific at the top of his game. Where does he rank on your Hall of Fame pyramid when it's all said and done?
A work in progress, obviously, but I think what happened last year, that's the kind of stuff I love, where, 4 straight rounds, that dude carries a team. Some of the best two-way stuff we've ever seen from that position, where it's like him and Pippen as the best defenders ever at that position. But on the other end, he's 31-8 every game.
Amazing.
He's getting the free throw lines. He makes one of the great shots of all time that you called. He wins a Game 7 at home. He comes back from down 2-0 in round 3. And, you know, really reminiscent of like Dirk in 2011 and some of the Michael Jordan in 1991, some of these runs that
Historic.
just,
I mean, very historic.
yeah, all time. You're talking Duncan, Shaq. You're talking some of the great players ever. That's where he landed that season.
Yes, that goes in. Bill, do you ever think we're going to eliminate conferences in the NBA playoff seeding?
I think that they would have done a 16-seed, no-conference playoff format years ago. I think they're really worried about the travel, though. And they've looked at it, and they've really studied it, and they've looked at the effects of, let's say Boston plays Portland in round 1, and you're flying 3,100 miles or 3,200 miles in 3 time zones and all that stuff, and it's a 2-2, 1-1-1 series. What is the effect on the team if it goes 7? I think they're really afraid of it. I wish they did it. I don't like the conferences. I don't really understand them. And over the course of NBA history, they've been really confused by the conferences. I wrote about this in the book of basketball, where we had years where San Antonio was playing in the East for a while, and Baltimore was in the West. But go look at a map. Baltimore being in the West is ridiculous. Baltimore was in the West and Philly was in the East, and they're like 50 miles away from each other.
Yeah, made no sense.
So they've never really 100% figured out the conferences. And I just think the 1 through 16 makes more sense.
It would sure be better basketball.
It would be better.
Yeah.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly. Gallinari trying to get open. And again, no good by Golden State. Bill, you look at the awards given out by the league. Most have been around for a while. But is there any award that you'd like to add? Something that's not being touched on in terms of high performance and success?
I think that there should be a playoff MVP. I made this case in my book that
great idea.
There's always like a best guy in every postseason, and I would like to see who that would be. And it's pretty easy to go backwards and figure out who it was. I did that. Just go backwards and have all the backstory of who it should have been, but then going forward, now here are the ones we're adding. I would like to see that. I would also like to see a best bench celebration award, because certain teams just have these guys. They're good at pointing. They're good at fist pumping. First guy during the timeout running over.
Chest bump.
Big handshakes.
All of it, yeah.
They're waiting at the scorer's table before the game to do the special handshake with each guy. I feel like that guy deserves some shine. Last year, DeAndre Jordan, I think, was one of the first guys I remember who was just great at this before he started playing. Late 2000s clips. I was like, man, this guy's really, he's not playing, but he's really
into
figuring
it.
out how to affect the game.
Good. Bill, in 2012, you wrote an article about the Warriors franchise, How to Annoy a Fan Base in 60 Steps.
Yeah.
A terrific piece. How fortunes have changed for this organization in every way.
Yeah, team of the decade. You could say probably one of the 5 or 6 best teams ever. 5 straight finals runs hadn't happened since Bill Russell and the Celtics, you know, a million years ago. Yeah. And one of the iconic backcourts.
Up top.
Thank you.
Let's see Jordan. Lets it go from 11. The Thunder with another miss. Curry and Russell in the backcourt set. Klay Thompson is out there, Gallinari, and it's Pascal.
White Power, okay.
Down the middle. So that's the group out there for Golden State.
Thanks for tuning
Bill,
in.
defenders are doing a better job of challenging the shooter from the side, so they don't foul and don't step into that landing space when he comes down from shooting.
Yeah, I don't like the word, the landing space. And all that stuff, like
but what would you call
load management. We have all these phrases now. It's like, how did these phrases come in my life?
Load management is interesting.
Load management's the worst. Where did that start?
I don't know.
Can we just play basketball?
Just like work, yeah, just rest.
What's the thing they call when the guy travels, but they say it's not? It's like he's gathering the ball. That's another one. Stop saying that. You never said gathering the ball in my life until 2 years ago. Enough with the weird faces.
Yeah. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Jay in that last matchup against the Suns was superb. He finished with 23 points, and his percentage was impressive, making a number of his free throws and field goal attempts. That was just the latest in a solid string of performances from him. Obviously looking to keep the momentum going here this evening. We'll see how he does, Kevin.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that. See if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
No, I think he will, because he takes being a leader seriously, and it shows in how he approaches things at both ends.
Oh, fucking gosh.
For the Warriors, they won their last contest, that game against the Grizzlies. They grabbed their own miss, and the basket by Pascal.
They have ridden him today, and it's paid off in a big way.
And first time out of the game called for Oklahoma City. Suns, a tough loss there.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
You got to be locked in on the road. I mean, when there's no cohesiveness on defense, you're in danger.
And entertaining as always, Bill. Thank you so much for stopping by. We always appreciate your time.
Thank you. Just, I don't want to do any Celtic games. Can we not do that? I don't want to see that team. Let's do the other teams.
Okay. You know, Greg, Bill Simmons has worn so many hats as a writer, a podcaster, a broadcaster. Now, it's nice to let him wear one more on our broadcast.
He's been successful for a reason, Kevin. There's a fearlessness, but also great humor in his perspective.
Curry passes to Russell. Gallinari outside. Here's Pascal. No good on the three.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Shoots from 14, and it's Leonard missing.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Russell with the bucket.
Good form on the jump shot. Russell's ability to stretch the floor makes him even more valuable.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Gallinari against Jordan. Gallinari with the steal.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, no need to rush right here. Let the clock run a little, then execute your offense.
Down low, Favors, and then Favors with the dunk.
One of the few guys in the league who make a lead pass like that. Oh, just a fantastic look.
Nice shot by Thompson.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Absolutely relentless. They're in the flow and riding that wave for as long as they can.
And so, thanks so much, David. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back. With the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Klay Thompson has been sensational.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, the defense didn't do a very good job of staying connected to him. We'll see if they make an adjustment.
Taking a look at the Thunder. Baker out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Jordan. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Favors in at the 5 down low. You played for a lot of different coaches in your career, Chris. I'm sure you saw characteristics that you like in a head coach with all the different people you played for.
Yeah, definitely. You definitely want coaches that challenge you, that want to make you better, that helps with the team chemistry. But I would say, number one, you want a coach that understands they are such a good coach that their job is to infuse you with as much information during practice, and then come game time, they trust you to go out and do your thing. They don't micromanage during the big games. They say, wait a minute, we put enough practice time. You know what we should do. Now go out there and execute. The ones that trust you, you got to love.
Right. Oklahoma City shooting their first free throws for the night.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. And Jay gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. Green, he's checked in for the Thunder. Here's Gallinari. Jordan with the rebound. Oklahoma City shooting about 42% so far. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. To the inside. Here's Green. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Well, whether you love him or hate him, you can't deny it. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. And Shea gets the whistle that time. That's his third foul of the game. Evans with it. 6 points for him. Inside. Here's Pascal. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake.
That works just like they drew it up. Until the part where he short arms the layup.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Jordan. Adams outside. The three. The Warriors pull it in.
Defensive breakdown. And they can't capitalize. He'll hit that shot almost every time.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now.
Chris, you think back to the Warriors as a franchise when you played for them, both as a rookie and a vet. How have things changed?
Well, I think it's a difference, in the approach from ownership. Right? I think that's huge. But the fans, they've always come out. They've always been some of the best fans in the league. And the Warriors franchise has come so far since being a bottom-dwelling team.
1:05 left to play in the third. Here's Jordan. Goes back up. And the pass to Bazley. Shot clock at 5. Shoots over Curry. Kept alive. The Warriors have gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third. And Shea gets the whistle that time. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Here's Curry. He's got 8. Pass to Evans. Here's Nichols. Yes, and a nice assist from Evans. Evans has got 3 assists tonight.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and they aren't just chucking up anything. I mean, they're doing a great job of creating quality looks.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
For Oklahoma City, they have gone 4 of 6 so far from the line, missing a couple. And the Warriors making a change here. Thompson's checked in. It's Curry outside. Kawhi Leonard comes up with the rebound.
He's got to be disappointed with his performance, but it'll be easier to swallow if they keep the lead.
Outstanding pass in transition there for the easy deuce.
The Thunder have shot 5 of 8 from the foul line. And the free throw, no good. And here we go. Fast break. Evans has got it. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. Here's Jordan. And he banks in the layup. Jordan's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Okay, listen, you got to body him up when he's in the paint. If you play off of him, then that's just 2 easy points.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors riding high with a 23-point lead heading into the break. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We've got more in store for you right after this. And their main... Not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Russell and Thompson, the perimeter. Then there's Stephen Curry. Then there's Gallinari. And it's Pascal in at the 5 spot. So that's the group out there for Golden State. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gallinari. Still a ways to go between now and the three-point contest, but it's always fun to talk about it. Let's see who has the best shot to earn a spot in this year's event.
And maybe this list changes between now and All-Star Weekend, but I don't think anybody would be disappointed if it stays exactly the same as it is right now.
And you look at Russell. He's got a place in the three-point contest within his reach. I hope he makes it because I know how much this would mean to him to be a part of the event.
I mean, that's a good call, Kevin. He's the type of player that can really deliver on a stage like that. He'll be very dangerous.
And as the votes keep pouring in, we'll keep you updated on any changes to that list. It looks like we're going to have quite a group.
Now, you talk about the ultimate marksman's list here, Kevin. Maybe this will be the year somebody gets that perfect score.
Time called the Thunder decide to talk it over. And with all the numbers that Curry puts up, all the records Chris that he owns, crazy to think that he's often sitting in the fourth quarter due to the score.
Yeah, it is crazy, Kevin. I mean, you pick Curry's MVP season, and even then he wasn't playing huge minutes. That is a testament to just how incredible he is. Curry finds ways to end games even before it reaches the fourth.
Chris, we talk about perimeter scoring becoming more prevalent. The bigger shift coming from bigs, shooting more three.
Yeah, they are now counted upon to space the floor, and the better you can shoot, the better you can space the floor. And then more importantly, if you can knock down that three, you become a triple threat because now you can shoot there, maybe you can dribble and get by, or because of your height, you see different passing lanes, and you can be a better passer, getting your teammates involved, and they like that spacing as well.
Russell from long range, no good. And Oklahoma City will go with it the other way. Curry with the steal. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. And Jay gets the whistle that time. That's his fifth foul.
And it's clear he's been a little out of control here tonight. The refs clearly have their eyes on him, and that's number 5.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Green comes in for Justin Patton, and it's Baker in for Ferguson. Curry, good.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
The Thunder shooting 43% for the game. Jordan against Thompson. Stolen by Thompson. Here's Gallinari. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
No, you want to better be in her
from
fucking
Thompson.
bed.
When you've been surrounded by superstars, you learn to keep your eyes up.
Here's Jordan. Makes it off the glass. Jordan's got 11 in the second half.
Oh, that's a well-deserved assist. Not every player has the vision to make that feed.
Pass to Curry. Three-pointer. And another make to his scoring column. His 5th basket of the game. Now shooting 5 of 11.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range. No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Thompson in the corner. From deep. It's hauled in by Diallo. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Out to the right wing. Baker passes to Jordan. That's tipped. Now Russell. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Here's Gallinari. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Green's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Diallo the pass to Jordan. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Jordan's got 4 points in the quarter.
The assist is the key to that sequence. I mean, a great look to set him up.
Outside Curry. And with a younger generation of fans cutting the cord, Adam Silver has talked about ways, Chris, to make the games, the NBA games, more accessible.
Yeah, and as a guy, Kevin, that played on the West Coast, I know many people aren't happy with this idea, but I say move the games up an hour. Move it to 6 o'clock so that I can watch LeBron on the West Coast when I'm living on the East Coast and be to bed by a normal time where kids can stay up. But how about the streaming? I mean, you can watch it on your phone. There's so many better and different ways ways now. I mean, before, if you were traveling, you could never watch a game because you had to be by a TV set stuck into a wall. Now, you got your phone, your pads, and everything else. So I love the game. It's becoming more global because of the expansion and how we've gotten players out there in front of fans. And now, with the access that fans have through some type of mobile device, I just love it. I love it.
Fires from deep. And another three for Golden State.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
Well, this is what guys play for. And when it pans out like this, it's a great feeling.
Baker kicks to Jordan. Tries again. Warriors with the rebound. Now here's Curry. Outside Russell. The three. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Now, that's why they're in the driver's seat right now, looking to put this one away.
Russell passes to Curry. To the paint. Gallinari down low. So we see the Warriors taking the game here.
And you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, here